Uh, do I have like mermaid fins right now? Do I literally? Um, no, those are just my feet. Oh my god, welcome back. I have been sick for like a week with a sinus infection, and if I had recorded any more of this game, I would have sounded like this, because that is all I sounded like, because my entire head was just full of water and other stuff. I don't totally remember what was going on here. This is a pretty cool background effect. I got a new microphone. I don't know if you can tell. Sorry if the sound is kind of fucked up, because I've never used this microphone before, so we're gonna find out how it sounds. The advantage is that I don't have to wear my headset anymore. Was that a dude just floating there? Never mind. Nah, never mind. There was a guy. There was definitely a guy just kind of floating. Drain water and remove diving gear. What? What? That's the sound of him removing his diving gear and becoming the pure liquid form that he is. Did I forget the controls, or no? I just couldn't examine this, whatever it is. Some kind of safe? Some kind of... What the fuck? That's not me. Is that my dad? He's in on it. That's who it was that was floating before. It was my dad. Yeah, read the logbook. Oh god, that's so much text. One of my biggest fears is deep water. Ironic when you consider the fact that I'm now working at a mining station thousands of feet underwater in the Marinara Trench. That's not what that says. Whatever. I have always wondered why I was afraid and reached a simple conclusion. Water's fucking scary. Like, I don't know if I don't know how many of you I've told this to, but I am terrified of water. It is my only actual fear. Like, I'm not afraid of heights. I'm not reading this whole thing, first of all. I'm sorry. Oh, fear of suffocating. There you go. See, look, that guy, yep. It's fear of the dark, fear of suffocating, fear of the unknown. Million species of creatures in the ocean, yet to be discovered. Yeah. Yeah, water's fucking scary, right? Fear of flying insects. Okay, what? Oh, okay, he's saying, like, that's what the bottom of the ocean's like, because everything's flying, because it's water. I guess. I guess I can concede that. Even the manliest men, even though they appear to be calm, quickly tense up and become filled with a secret fear that the bug might land on their eyeball. Even the manliest men. Who wrote this? Did my dad write this? Probably. This is so much text. Oh my god. Yeah, I just don't like water. I don't like going to the beaches. I don't like big pools unless they're like really nicely heated. I don't know. This is not into water. It's fine if it's like a shower, obviously. I do shower. In case you doubted that. One of these days YouTube will have smell-o-vision, and then you'll all know. You'll all know that I shower. With nice scented soap. What the fuck is happening? Was it not water up there? Like, I jumped off the platform and then I'm falling in water. But wasn't it already water? Can I move? Oh. Nope. Oh, I'm sorry. It's been too long since I recorded one of these. I'm not quite as emotionally invested in this child as I was before. What if it was asleep? It hadn't so much as breathed since I had woken up. Perhaps it was resting, believing that it had finally got me, that I was finally in its grasp. Or perhaps it was toying with me. After all, it had been doing just for that After all, it had been doing that for countless nights, and now with me under it, pinned against my mattress with no mother to protect me, maybe it was holding off, savoring its victory until the last possible moment. Like a wild animal savoring its prey. This is that cool song that I liked before. I still say it's very chill. I had to look in the credits of this game and see where they got it, or if they recorded it just for this. What was I saying? I tried to breathe as shallowly as possible, and mustering every ounce of courage I could, I reached over slowly with my right hand and began to peel the blanket off of me. What I found under those covers almost stopped my heart. I did not see it, but as my hand moved the blanket, it brushed against something smooth and cold, something which felt unmistakably like a gaunt hand. I held my breath in terror, as I was sure it must now have known that I was awake. Nothing. It did not stir. It felt dead. After a few moments, I placed my hand carefully further down the blanket and felt a thin, poorly formed forearm. I'm sorry, if you're just like feeling the thing up, like, oh, it's nice, I'm gonna hold your hand, I'm gonna feel your arm. Why just leave? Just get out of the bed. Just get out of the fucking bed. Like, obviously, if you're like feeling up its arm and it's not doing anything, I don't know, man. I don't know. This was part of another sentence, but I lost it. Something, my confidence, an almost twisted sense of curiosity grew. Oh no, that's the start of its own sentence. I'm fucking losing it. I should not be the one narrating this. I'm sorry, I haven't done anything in a while. My confidence and almost twisted sense of curiosity grew as I moved down further to a disproportionately larger bicep muscle. Oh my god. Why is he just feeling this thing up? The arm was outstretched, lying across my chest, with the hand resting on my left shoulder, as if it had grabbed me in my sleep. I realized that I would have to move this cadaverous appendage if I even so much as hoped to escape its grasp. For some reason, the feeling of torn, ragged clothing on the shoulder of this nighttime invader stopped me in my tracks. Fear once again swelled in my stomach and in my chest as I recoiled my hand in disgust at the touch of straggled, oily hair. I could not bring myself to touch its face, although I wonder to this very day what it would have felt like. Dear God, it moved. Oh, that's where the title of the game comes from. It moves. Chapter 7. Hostia? Hostess cupcakes? Well, how long has it been? It's only been 8 minutes. Let's just do another chapter. Fuck it. Yeah, okay. Alright, that's fine. This is fine. Nothing wrong with this. Nothing weird about this. What's the background here? It's like, I don't know. I can't tell. It looks industrial. Not organic like this. What the fuck? Oh man. There's definitely an underwater theme to all this. I love that guy's voice. He's like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like most of the monsters we've encountered have actually been fairly friendly. The thing in the kid's bed is obviously like evil or whatever, but most of the little like things that we've encountered have been kind of cute in a way. They're clearly capable of speech, and none of them have hurt me, except for these are quoting something. These are like famous quotes, I think. If they weren't before, they are now. because this game is famous. Let me go. What the fuck? But see, even those aren't hurting me. They're just forcing me to go a different way. What's over here? What is this? See, look, I bet this guy's friendly. I bet he's not even gonna hurt me. He's like totally friendly. Yeah? Yeah, totally. He's super friendly. Well, I don't know if friendly is the right word. Just well, he's not killing me. That's about as good as we're gonna get in this universe. What was that? Did you say something? There's that song again. It moved. It was subtle, but its grip on my shoulder and across my body strengthened. No tears came, but God, how I wanted to cry. As its hand and arm slowly coiled around me, my left leg brushed along the cool wall which the bed lay against. Of all that happened to me in that room, this was the strangest. Aw, it's kinda cute. I realized that this clutching, rancid thing which drew great delight from violating a young boy's bed was not entirely on top of me. It was sticking out from the wall, like a spider striking from its lair. Suddenly its grip moved from a slow tightening to a sudden squeeze. It pulled and clawed at my clothes as if frightened that the opportunity would soon pass. I fought against it, but its emaciated arm was too strong for me. Its head rose up, writhing and contorting under the blanket. I now realized where it was taking me, into the wall. I fought for my dear life. I cried, and suddenly my voice returned to me, yelling, screaming, but no one came. Then I realized why it was so eager to suddenly strike, why this thing had to have me now. Through my window, that window which seemed to represent so much malice from outside, streaked hope, the first rays of sunshine. I struggled further, knowing that if I could just hold on, it would soon be gone. As I fought for my life, the unearthly parasite shifted, slowly pulling itself up my chest, its head now poking out from under the blanket, wheezing, coughing, rasping. I do not remember its features. I simply remember its breath against my face, foul and as cold as ice. As the sun broke over the horizon, that dark place, that suffocating room of contempt was washed, bathed in sunlight. I passed out as its scrawny fingers encircled my neck, squeezing the very life from me. And that's how I became a ghost, and I've been telling you this whole story from death. What a twist. I awoke to my father offering to make me some breakfast. A wonderful sight indeed. I had survived the most horrible experience of my life until then, and now I moved the bed away from the wall, leaving behind the furniture I had believed would stop that thing from taking a bed. Wait, what? Oh, right, because it's in the wall. Little did I think that it would try to take mine, and me. Weeks passed without incident, yet on one cold, frostbitten night, I awoke to the sound of the furniture where the bunk beds used to be, vibrating violently. I lay there, sure I could hear a distant wheezing coming from deep within the wall, finally fading into the distance. The following year I was given a larger room on the other side of the house, and my parents took that room as their bedroom. They said they didn't need a large room, just one big enough for a bed and a few things. They lasted 10 days. We moved on the 11th. What do you mean they lasted 10 days? Oh, right. They put up with the monster for 10 days. Because it started happening to them, and then they moved. But, you know, I'm glad they didn't kill them. So, now it's the credits, and I'm just walking around. Based on the story Bedtime by Michael Whitehouse. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Playtesting by Optical Mouse. I like to think it's just a mouse, like a computer mouse that gained sentience and playtested the entire game for them with a virtual keyboard. I do like to think that. I did not just make that up on the spot. I like to think about it. I think about it often. I think about computer mice gaining sentience and having, or not even sentience, just like having the intelligence of real mice. People like keep them as pets, but they're just computer mice. I think that would be really cute. That's not the tangent I expected to end this playthrough on, but thank you for joining me to experience whatever this is. You know, this face on the title screen, we never really saw it. The face of the monster under the bed did not look like that. It was actually kind of cute. It had these little beady eyes. It looked like it wanted to, you know, just kind of chill, maybe cuddle. Didn't look like this screaming monstrosity. Well, sleep well tonight. Don't let anything drag you into the wall. Or if you do, make sure it only wants to cuddle.